Greetings, this is Rebecca McCarthy for CMST 245. Today I'm going to talk to you about your digital storytelling final project for this class. Please note that all the information I offer you here can also be found on the digital storytelling final project document that is linked to in every single week from the class. The due date for this document will be the last Thursday of the course. Now, when you look at the digital storytelling final project handout sheet, you'll find it's a very long sheet. It has a great deal of information, but that is mostly because I give you a lot of helpful hints and a lot of links to give you examples and other things. So while you are working on your final project, please make sure to keep this document close to you so that you have the information you need. Basically, in this document, I offer you first a template that I use, which is basically a grading rubric to grade your final project. You're definitely going to want to take a look at this link and also figure out exactly how I am going about grading the project. Having this information can only help you in the end. In the beginning of the document, I also offer you a link to a Google document and what your ebook will look like before you create it into a PDF and upload it to scribe.com. I also give you an example of what the PDF looks like on scribe.com. So make sure to look at those examples before you start. The potential points for this class, for this particular project is 75 points, and how those points are divided up can be found in the grading rubric, which is linked to at the very beginning of this document. So what is this assignment? Well, I'm asking students to write a multimedia research and original text that basically kind of reflects on either a political or socially relevant topic that you happen to be passionate about. The book should function as the following. First, it should be a way to inform the reader about a political and or social topic and how the person, namely your audience that is reading the ebook, can go about to help and support this particular cause. You can present this ebook in any form you want. You can present it as a creative story. You can present it as an academic paper, as a personal narrative, as a cartoon, as a comic book, whatever you want. Truly, it is up to you, and the only thing I ask is that you get your layout approved by me before you start. Part 1 of your ebook should be a discussion on the political and or social topic of your choice. You'll give a background of the history of the topic, how the issue has evolved over time, and where the issue stands presently. Part 2 is a plan of action. Explain to your reader how they can become involved in this social or political cause. In this particular assignment, I ask you to offer your reader at least 5 different avenues of involvement. And you can focus on involvement either with an organization online using social media or a new media environment. The reason I'm adding this particular suggestion is that most of what we are studying in class happens to be how mass media is now changing to different forms of new media, and so we want to keep our focus in the new media area. For the research of this project, I'm asking you to do 6 pre-approved sources of research. 2 of these sources must be books, so that is, you must go to a library and check out a book and do research using a book. 4 the other resources can be internet articles, blogs, or web pages. And yes, for this particular class, you are welcome to use Wikipedia. I'm also looking for strong composition elements. You want a good introduction, a good body, a good conclusion. You want to define all your terms and ideas. You want to summarize your research. You want to offer a critical analysis. You want to make sure that you paraphrase correctly. And if you do paraphrase or quote, that you are actually citing that information in text, as well as a works cited page. In this particular assignment, I'm asking you to incorporate at least 5 embedded links to outside content from your ebook. I have several videos that will demonstrate how to do this, and it's not very difficult. You are also asked to use at least 3 copyright-free images, and I have a couple resources where you can find those copyright-free images. I do, however, suggest that you use Wikimedia Commons, and there is a link to that page, because really, in the end, that is the most safest resource to use. I ask you to link to at least 1 video, and you can use YouTube or you can use Vimeo. And then finally, I want to make sure that you have excellent works cited page and also any quotes or so on and so forth that you actually cite in text as well. The ebook needs to run at least 8 to 10 pages in length, and that includes the cover page and bibliography as well as all the images. However, if you put tons of images in, and I find that the text of this piece is only akin to, for example, 3 pages, I'm going to have a problem. So I want to encourage you to write at least 5 pages of text itself, and then you can augment that text with images and videos. On the instructions, I tell you how to lay out your paper. Double space your text, please. What you're going to do is basically use block paragraphs for this particular paper, so it is a little bit different than a normal academic paper. Towards the end of the document, I have project due dates and also helpful links. This project is kind of scaffold. That is, we're working on it a little bit each week. We'll start in week 1 by deciding what we're going to do. I'm going to have you sign up for a Google account and also a Scribed account, so you have those accounts ready to go. The next thing, week 2, you'll decide on your paper topic, including the title and the book description and the tags you'll use to describe that book. And then I also have a bunch of videos on that particular week that demonstrates how to use Google Documents in order to create this ebook. Week 3 is all about research. You're going to choose get approval on 2 different books and 4 different titles from the internet that you will use for researching your topic. Week 4, you'll be giving me an annotated bibliography on these 6 research titles. Here I also have a link to what an annotated bibliography looks like and a short video on how to write an annotated bibliography. So you're going to want to look at both of those things. Week 5, you'll have to turn in an outline for your ebook, and you're going to sketch out both parts 1 and 2. You also want to include links to all the images and videos that you'll be using for this project. I have 2 helpful resources here that demonstrate how to write a good outline, and I highly suggest that you guys check that out as well. Week 6, your rough draft for this project needs to be completed, and you need to submit a URL to the Google document of your rough draft so that I can offer you feedback. And then on week 7, your ebook is actually going to be due. When I get the rough draft, I would have given you a lot of feedback that allows you for that week to incorporate that feedback before your ebook is due. So when you do finish your ebook, it should be fairly clean, and you will upload it described in week 7 and then submit a URL to the ebook so that I can take a look at it. And that's basically the overview of the assignment itself. I'm hoping that you'll find all of this information very helpful, and even though the instructions for this particular assignment runs 5 pages, most of this is really just helpful links and also other resources, including videos that you can watch in order to help you accomplish this fantastic and somewhat exciting assignment. I can't tell you how excited I am to actually read all your ebooks, because this is such a fun assignment for me to conduct, and often it's a very fun assignment for students to do. And that's it for today. Have a great week, and I will see you on the boards.